a wonderful day for nothing in particular. Ah! Wait, where are you going, homeless man? No, not you. No, no, no!
Huh? Whoa, whoa, Jacob! That's him! Who's him? The Diddler!
Mother of God.
They don't know what we're gonna do. Neither do I. He could be anywhere. Exactly. Alex, no! All right, you're the only one that can help. It's up to you now. Put the mask on.
I know what must be done.
Wow.
Hello everyone, you just saw a trailer for my movie, The Diddler, coming very soon to a theater near you. And you might be asking, how did you get such an idea for a silly movie like this? Well, I'll tell you. Lots of drugs. Nah, I'm just kidding. And so actually the idea for my film came into play when I talked with two of my other companions at a place I used to work, known as Chris and Brian, and we came up with this brilliant idea to get a simple idea and transform it into a horrific icon. And so I came up with The Diddler. Unfortunately, those two other guys have unfortunately died in a dildo accident, but they will be remembered. So it was key to find an actor who was not only creepy, but also very good with his hands and his voice. So none other than Christopher Walken was the first to appear in our minds as the Diddler, and we called him up and he was eccentric about this role.
You know, when I got approached to be the Diddler for the Diddler, I really was like, oh, a role I was made for. Oh, because, you know, I like to diddle. What else do the cards say? Oh, yeah, I can talk about actors. The actors were really good and nice. The amateurs are going to be famous one day. Oh, I'm going to look at them one day and be like, wow. There were some really, really top-of-the-class actors there. Liam Neeson was inspiring. And Will Smith's transgender Asian black girl was, wow, foxy lady. Wow. And I think this movie will get the credit it deserves. Rest in peace, Chris and Brian, for the greatest idea ever. Wow.
And we wanted a leading character who could stop the Diddler, who is for all good. And so he needed to wear a mask to stop the Diddler from diddling people. And we came up with the alter ego of the Don't. The Don't stands for all the good, all the things that are fine in this world. He wants to stop crime and stop diddlers. And the Diddler is the perfect one-on-one fight between the Diddler and the Don't. And it was hard to find Liam Neeson. It took a lot of convincing, lots of money, and most importantly, lots and lots of alone time with him.
Excuse me, Mr. Liam Neeson, I was wondering if I could get a short interview for the Diddler movie?
No.
So we've always wanted a great supporting character, and especially the greatest supporting character we can think of is we wanted a female role, not only as a leading female, but a great supporter to the main character. And so we found that having the daughter of Liam Neeson's character, the Don't, be a transgender black Asian girl played by Will Smith.
Mr. Will Smith, it's a pleasure having you. Could you just give us like a short little tidbit on how you feel about this role?
Yeah, it's actually really good. Yeah.
And what is a film without its amateur actors, who are people who are trying to make something of themselves, to put them in the biggest movie career of business? Well, thankfully, we have some of the greatest gatherings of people we could ever get. I myself always star in every single one of my motion pictures because it's just, I love doing it and I've always loved to be a part of it. And of course we have the rising singing star, Samuel Dudley, who has been a nice and great supportive writer on this film as well. You know, his vocals are definitely going to put into the screaming and then to the emotional aspects of the film.
This movie has just been an honor to be a part of, all these talented people, whether they're on or off the screen, especially Christopher Walken. I mean, you have to understand, you have to be in my position to know what I'm talking about. Just like potentially future directors like Steven Spielberg, who's seen this movie, they're gonna be like, oh, you know, your performance getting diddled by this Christopher Walken real man is just, I want to replicate that for my movie. Just get in there, do what you need to do, just have that diddler feel into it. It's just been great. I've been really obsessed with this movie. I really think it's going to be great. And it's not for the fact that, like, this is the exact same prop where I was diddled by Mr. Walken himself. It's just, I'm not obsessive or anything. Just really love being part of this thing, just to be diddled by Christopher Walken. I just can't get it out of my head. I'm not obsessive. Why won't he love me?
And unfortunately, what can you do without some improv comedy from the greatest improv expert ever, Mr. Carr, who is luckily to be here with me as he is. And, you know, I need his help to get through this because he is an improv expert. He wrote the speech for me anyway.
To be honest, this movie sucks as hell. I had to pay to get on this movie for whatever reason. I would even see this movie if it was for free and had nothing better to do. So.
Do you understand the point is to talk good about the movie?
Oh,
And of course, you know, we always like to have a bunch of cameos, and you know, this year's cameo is none other than the gay rising star Hayden McGovern as a tree. This movie has brought out lots of my best aspects I have to offer. It's brought forward lots of action, lots of romance, lots of drama, suspension. And this movie, to me, has been driving me to become a better director. And most importantly, it's a great, great way to send off to two of the greatest coworkers I've ever had to work with. And if I had to take anything I had from this adventure, it would be to finish strong. Even if the idea is so far-fetched and so stupid, it might be ridiculed with a 0 on Rotten Tomatoes. It's my movie to be a movie and make a movie for the people. That's what it's about. People watch the movie and they're going to enjoy it. And I'm thankful to be working with Christopher Walken, Liam Neeson, and Will Smith, and a gay tree. It's just, it's there, it's fun, it's ready, and it will be coming to diddle you in a movie coming soon.